What's going on, Gemini? It's your girl D with 8th House Energy here to bring you your September 2019 Silent Enemy reading. I hope everybody is doing well. We are winding down the summer. We got a few days left and then it'll be fall. So, hope everybody had a blessed summer. I know a lot of us had a challenging summer, but hopefully you got through it and you're ready to move on. I know a lot of people right now are just in the now what stage type of thing. So a lot of healing going on, a lot of decision making going on, a lot of people trying to figure out what they want, So and a lot of people are sitting still because it is hermit season. It's Virgo season. Virgo is the sign of the hermit, and the hermit goes in to reflect, you know. So a lot of people are doing that now in the aftermath of all of the planetary alignments that we just had that went on in August, and then the eclipses that went on as well. So people are now reflecting about, because it was very busy for a lot of people, very busy summer. So hopefully you guys are all right and you are rejuvenated and refreshed, and if not, hopefully you're on your way to that route to be rejuvenated and refreshed and ready for the next season, because things don't stop, so you just got to keep going. But this is going to be Silent Enemy read. It's going to be general. It's going to be for Gemini, and take what resonates, leave the rest. If it doesn't resonate, don't try to make it. It's general. There's too many people out here for this to just be your reading. Now, it could very well be your reading, or some of it could be yours, and none of it could be yours. So that's my point. Now, it doesn't matter where you have Gemini in your chart. This is just for Gemini, just so that I could categorize it as far as the video is concerned. But if you resonate with this energy, it doesn't matter the signs. Now, I will put out 3 signs, 3 cards, and each card represents a sign, and I'll tell you that sign, and then I'll do a little clarification on why you need to watch out for them. But this is just basically to make sure that the people who are around you or in your circle, that they have your best interest at heart. And if you sense that somebody is, on a path where they're scheming against you, then at least you are aware of it, and then that way you can plan and move accordingly because you got a heads up on them. All right. So this is not to make any issues in your life. If you don't have people around you who are not, that you have to question or worry about, then blessings to you, and try to your best to keep it that way. All right. So all the information you need to know about the reading is going to be listed below. My Gemini, massive. So I'm going to do an extended on this too. So if you want to check out the extended, go down in the information box below and you'll be able to see how you can do that. So without further ado, let's get the cards out and let's talk about it. Alright, so Gemini, there are 3 signs that you need to just keep aware of. And also, if the sign doesn't resonate, well, I might say, for example, you may have a Taurus or Aries you need to watch out for. Well, I don't know anybody who has Taurus or Aries. They may have it buried in their chart. You may not know it. It could be their Jupiter. Their Jupiter could be one of that, or their Mercury. But even if it doesn't, pay attention to like the energies that I'm describing in reference to how this person moves and how they maneuver. And if it resonates with you, you'll know right away, regardless to the person's sign. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So, and I do the personal silent enemy reading. So if you want one, just let me know. Now, and if you take a look at the extended, you'll see what you'll get. We'll go very deep, very detailed, and very specific into things. It'll be a little bit more in depth than that extended reading, but that extended reading will give you an idea of how deep we go into it. So I do show that you have the Taurus energy here. This could also be Aries for some people. I have a Hierophant here. So this person is somebody that could be somebody that you go to church with. Could be somebody that you have religious practice with, whatever your beliefs, your spiritual beliefs, or your religious beliefs are. It could be somebody in that arena. Because again, this could be anybody. It could be a neighbor. It could be a coworker, a colleague, ex-lover, your current lover, a family member, somebody in the organization, that you rub shoulders with. Anybody who's in your energy and in your aura. It could be anybody. So in this situation, it looks as though it's somebody in your spiritual or religious community. This is somebody who likes a lot of gossip, somebody who is always involved in a lot of drama, competition, always talking about people behind their backs. And you didn't realize that this person was doing this to you. You had no idea. And then it looks as though you may have found out about it. Yeah, you may have found out. You found out the truth about it, and you could have very well cut them off. And they, and they're feeling some sort of way about it. Yeah. So, for example, it could be accounts. Like, say, this could be any place. Like, this could be, say, you go to a rehabilitation center for anything physical to addictions. All right. It could be somebody in that arena that you deal with on a regular basis. They could just be, relaying your information. It could be relaying your personal business, something in reference to your state, your mental state, your physical state. Because if it's in a hospital environment or rehab environment, you know, just somebody who just likes to talk and likes to keep things going, is always in things. And you didn't know this about this person, so you may have confided in this person or had some conversation with this person, and you found out that they relayed the information, or they could have, lied to you about something. But this is what I'm showing here for them. And it could be an environment where, you go to a mosque. It could be an environment where you go to a church. You could go to a synagogue. It could be an environment where you go to counseling of some sort. Whether it's a marriage counseling, addiction, Gamblers Anonymous, any type of environment like that, where this is where this person will reside, and where you've met this person, where you know this person from. Okay. I am not showing that you could have approached this person and said something to him about him, but you definitely know the truth about this person. You definitely found out about it, and so there's somebody you need to watch out for. So again, it could be Taurus energy or Aries energy, but yeah, this is somebody who likes to gossip, likes to talk a lot. So just be careful what you tell people about yourself and what you're into and what you're trying to do, because you never know. People don't always have your good intentions. They just could be talking just to get information from you. The next card I have here is for, let's see. This one is going to be, this is going to be, hold on a minute, let me think. I'm trying to think of what this card is. Bear with me. Oh, okay, this is Aries. So yeah, it could be somebody Aries. You might have prevalent Aries. It's Aries very strong here. This person could be somebody that is very attractive to you, or you are very attractive to them. There is this mutual attraction. You guys turn each other on a lot. It's somebody that you may have dealt with in the past. They may, or you may have been a bit, standoffish or kind of selfish, afraid to do anything more than, anything more serious. You may have just wanted to be sexual partners, and that's about it. Somebody decided to offer extension of love, but the other person was just thinking about themselves and all about themselves. I see a lot of selfishness here. But it looks like this person, it could have very well been them acting selfish towards you. But this was somebody that you had a strong sexual chemistry with, somebody who you were very attracted to. They are a hottie, hottie patati. And you may have wanted to start something with them, and they were kind of being standoffish and selfish and inconsiderate. And they may be upset now because now they may want to come around. I don't know if you're still communicating with them or if you've moved on and decided to just, but it's one of those situations where one person wanted one thing but the other one didn't want more, and now that the other person that wanted it doesn't want it anymore, the other person might. So it's like game playing here a little bit, but it looks like this person is either trying to get you back or you're trying to get them back, but they don't know what they want. This person is very selfish. I'm not gonna say they don't know what they want, but they're very self-centered. They think about themselves first. They put themselves first and what they want first. They don't care about anybody else. So just keep that in mind with this Aries energy. That's what's going on with them. Now I have also a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And I would say this is more so Libra. All right, so you may have to watch out for a Libra as well. Now this Libra is got some options here. Or what could have been happening is you and the Libra were in a relationship. Well, first of all, there's some type of truth that's going to come out or that has already come out in reference to you and this Libra. And you made a decision, or the Libra made a decision, because it looks like there could have been a possibility that you may have been working with someone else and it wasn't revealed. It might have been something that was kept secret, or it could be vice versa. The energies could be either way. They were working with someone and you found out. But it looks as though someone had a couple of options as to what they wanted to do, and somebody else was stressed out as a result of it. So it could have been that somebody decided that, look, I just want to see what my options are. I'm not sure if I want to do this type of situation or be involved in a situation. It could be business, it could be work, it could be an organization or something. I'm not showing that this in particular is a love situation at all. But I do show that somebody had to make a decision because they had too many options, and it became a burden for them. And so they, as a result, they could have did this to you. But then it could be a third party situation because somebody had a lot of options, somebody was stressed out, and somebody finally made a decision that they want to work on things. Or they're not sure what they want to do, to be quite honest. So if you're dealing with a Libra, they're not really sure what they want to do. They made a decision, but they still don't really, it's funny the way it's listed here. They are not really sure what they want. Let me put another card out here and see what I can come up with here. Yeah, so this is somebody who you could have possibly been living with before in the past. They have other options now. It looks as though they were stressed out over you. No longer are they stressed out over you. I don't know if they would be an enemy to you or anything like that, but either you or them is no longer stressed out about the situation. There could have been a third party situation where you were seeing someone and them, and they were upset about it. But it looks like somebody could have been married and seeing someone else, and the truth came out. Okay, so just take that how it resonates. But that's what I'm showing here for the Libra. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna pull a Angel Crystal Oracle for you for my Gemini. Let's see what we got going on for you guys. This is for Gemini 2019, September. Gemini, September 2019. All right, let's see what we got. Okay. Solidite. Solidite says socialize or join in. Make healthy and supportive new friendships and connections by getting involved with a group of like-minded people. All right, so this is saying maybe you should expand your horizons and start making friends outside and find supportive friends, friends who are supportive of your lifestyle and the things that you want to do, your goals and aspirations and things like that. All right, so with Solidite, it says here, okay, this card comes up whenever you crave connecting with like-minded people. It's a sign you get out of the house. It's a sign to get out of the house, away from the computer, and meet people with common interests. You're highly encouraged to join clubs, attend networking meetings, or get involved with spiritual or religious groups. When we were just talking about that? Again, it's not enough to chat online. You need face-to-face interaction with people who can hold your hand, hug you, and offer support and friendship. Okay, it says this is also a sign of career advancement through networking and business connections. Similarly, it might be time to reach out to a mentor or take a class related to your life purpose passions. It's all about receiving the teachings that other people can bring to you, as well as developing friendships. Now, about the stone itself, with solidite, it's named for its high sodium content. So solidite comes in many colors, most commonly blue. It looks similar to lapis lazuli, but without the pyrite gold flecks. Solidite is an excellent supporter of intuitive sights and visions. Oh, I need to put that on my list as well. Here's what lapis lazuli looks like. You see it's a blue stone and it has the gold stripes. So sodalite, 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 looks like this but without the gold strips. I'm assuming because they said it just looks like lapis lazuli. And this is lapis lazuli. Alright, so there is that. So with these stones, I recommend them to help if you're on a journey to, be more self-fulfilled, to connect with the higher power, to be more in tune with your instincts so that you can pay better attention to what's going on around you. And you can sense when things are not, so groovy, especially when you're around people every day. We tend to relax and, you know, let our guards down, so to speak, when we're around certain people. The more familiar you become, the more relaxed you get. But then that is a gateway to someone who may not have good intentions, being able to express that in whatever way they choose. So it's very important that you keep your intuition intact. And ways to do that would be by working with stones, working with crystals. All right. So sodalite, sodalite is one for intuition. All right, so that will help you to improve your intuition. So someone asked me on one of the posts, where do you get stones from? So what I would recommend if you're looking for some stones or crystals is to first of all look around in your local area, like Google, crystal shops, and put your zip code in. And then, do maybe a 5 or 10 mile radius, 20-mile radius if you drive, things like that, whatever. If you can't find any crystal shops in your area, then you may want to check online. But what I recommend is if you do check online and buy from places like Etsy or Amazon, that you try to verify that you're dealing with someone who's not doing fake stones and fake crystals. I would recommend staying away from anything that comes from China in reference to crystals. Or stones, unless you've done research on the stone and find that it comes from and it's mined in China. Other than that, and that's another thing you want to do is just do research as to where the stones are mined. So if you go to a crystal shop and you talk to an owner and you ask them where they get their supply of the particular stone or gem that you're looking for, at least you'll have some background information, and they may be able to enlighten you on some information as well. So with that being said, Gemini, I hope that you were able to use this information to your benefit. And if so, please click the like button. That way, I'll know that it resonated with you. If you want to leave a message in reference to how it resonates, I love to read them. So please feel free. And then if you're not going to join us in the extended, I do want to wish you well, Gemini. And I will see you next month for the next month's October's Silent Enemy reading. So Gemini, peace out. Take care.